thing that people beat us at down there is because they put in the work. They don't just create, for example, musicians don't just create music and sit on it. They actually promote it, go to whatever channel they need to do it. If they don't have the money, they'll use social media as much as they can. Internet might be a problem here, like a lot of people don't really, but I believe a lot of youth are kind of coming up with it. So we need to leverage that as West Nilers to be able to get our stuff down there, because we can compete. Yeah. We really can compete with the abilities that we have here, the quality of the music that we produce here. We can compete down there. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to Grand Stories. My name is Gilbert AlekU, and today we're at Roger Creamery, enjoying some amazing ice cream. Okay, let's do it again. Roger, let me do it again. Hey guys, welcome to Grand Stories. My name is Gilbert AlekU, and today we're here at Roger Creamery enjoying some amazing ice cream. You should come check it out. And today we're talking about West Nile, the place that most of us call home. Yeah. A long time ago, I was born in Arua Hospital, right here, and shortly after, my parents moved to Kampala, and that's where I've spent most of my life. I've not visited here a whole lot, and the last time I was here was around 2012, 2013 to see my grandmother before she passed. God rest her soul. But I've always wanted to come back because I felt this connection to this place. Home is always home. Home is always home. So however far away you are, there's always that thing that keeps pulling you back each and every time. So now that I'm older and I get an opportunity, I have like a chance to be able to do to work on my own. I have time to travel a bit more, and any chance I get to come back here and visit and explore and connect with my roots, I always jump onto it and get back to West Nile. Well, like being someone from West Nile, we've always been told that nothing good comes from West Nile. We even back in Kampala, for a long time, I always felt like I was like less than everyone else, because these people grew up in like very fancy houses. They grew up having everything they needed. My dad is a police officer, and my mother is a primary school teacher, UPE teacher. So we didn't really have a lot growing up, and that kind of that was showcased as I grew up. I didn't have any big dreams. I never had any big aspirations. What I wanted to do was just go to school, study, probably become a teacher or anything, just like all my uncles have been, all my relatives have been. But as time went on, as I got exposed to all these cultures, to all these people, and I got to understand more about how life works, I realized that I wasn't any different from anyone else. Even if I came from West Nile, I realized that we are all the same. We can dream as big as we want. We can do whatever it is and aspire to do and be whatever it is we wanted to do. So I wanted to be a doctor as I was growing up, around senior 4 to senior 6. But then I wasn't a fan of blood and like sick people and all those things. I didn't like hospitals a lot, so I like decided to do biotechnology at university. So I got a degree in there and got a job, but it wasn't like something I wanted to do for the rest of my life, But I had always wanted to do sciences, and I wanted my family to have a degree in the house. You get, my dad doesn't have a degree, he dropped out. My mom doesn't have a degree. She didn't go, she went as far as senior 4, and I wanted them to be proud. that there was a degree in the family. So that's why I did everything I could to pursue whatever it is I needed to pursue to get the degree. But I got a job with Naro, and 4 months after, I just didn't go to work one morning. And I decided to pursue some other thing, which is filmmaking and arts and cinematography. That's the thing I'm doing right now. When it comes to arts, I'm not well versed with West Nile because not a lot of, I know there are very talented people here, because every time I come, like, I meet very greatly talented people, but then the problem is they don't have as much exposure like in the central region and whatnot. So it's really hard to interface with arts and content that comes from West Nile. The thing is, it's us to be able to put ourselves out there. I don't think most of these talented people don't know how to use social media. They are not very active on the internet, and that's the rage right now. That's what's happening right now. Now we have the opportunity to not wait for people to give us chances to get ahead. We can create these chances and these opportunities for ourselves using these platforms. They are absolutely free. You just have to be consistent and be able to know what quality content is like. The thing that people beat us at down there is because they put in the work. They don't just create, for example, musicians don't just create music and sit on it. They actually promote it, go to whatever channel they need to do it. If they don't have the money, they'll use social media as much as they can. Internet might be a problem here, like a lot of people don't really, but I believe a lot of youth are kind of coming up with it. So we need to leverage that as West Nilers to be able to get our stuff down there, because we can compete. Yeah. We really can compete with the abilities that we have here, the quality of the music that we produce here. We can compete down there. Yeah. Well, I should say that the choice to do filmmaking changed my life greatly and a lot. First of all, I've been privileged to be able to work with big organizations. I've worked with BBC, I've worked with ITV, and recently I did a documentary it was for BBC, the one for BBC. I did one for, I don't remember, it's called Rewild. It's like an organization in South Africa. I've been able to go do documentaries in Rwanda, and it's been because of filmmaking. But now I'm trying to get into movie making, trying to get into. I've done a bit of music videos here and there, and recently I did an ad for Movie. I'm sure like people have been seeing it on TV. Yeah. So I would say that I've been able to do quite some things with this ability that I have. And I didn't just sit there and wait for people to come to me. I actually walked over to people and I'm like, you know what, I can do this, showed them what I can do. And the ones that believed that I could actually pull off the projects they wanted to be pulled off gave me the chances to do so. So what I encourage people from West Nile, my brothers and sisters, not to just sit and feel people from my brothers and sisters from West Nile, not to just sit with these talents, with these abilities that we have. Go meet some people, make some phone calls, go to the internet, Instagram, like contact people, make those connections, because right now the world is very connected. Everything is global. You can reach anyone at any one time. You don't have to have technical know-how. Yes, it helps, but now the lines have kind of thinned out. So we are all able to vie for the same opportunities as anyone else. So let's go out there. Let's push ourselves. Yeah, let's push ourselves. Don't sleep. Don't feel sad. Like, oh, I come from this region where people think that we can't do anything. we can do a lot more than we imagine, yeah, if you put our minds to it. We look at, we have very small dreams, you get, and those dreams kind of put us in a box, and we never really aspire for greater things. And this is something I always tell people around me, the friends that want to do filmmaking. I have a number of guys that I normally mentor back home. Don't have small don't have small dreams. If you are thinking about, oh, my ceiling is just to make some Instagram short videos, you're not thinking right. Those should be the small things, those should be like a stepping stone for bigger things. Aspire to do bigger things, then your horizons will expand. For those that are probably dying with the wrong courses, finish those courses. Don't jump out of school, because you never know what would happen, what will happen in school. The knowledge that you acquire takes you through life. I personally did something totally different from what I'm doing right now, but the things I studied, they might not be connected directly, but somehow I'm implementing some of the principles I learned when I was back in school. So don't drop out, go to school, study, but then don't give up on your passions, because you never know, your passions might be that one thing that will create a life for you eventually. Yeah. West Nile is an amazing place. It's extremely hot sometimes, but the people here are amazing. Like, you can go on the street and talk to literally anyone, and they will smile at you. They will talk back to you. They will tell you whatever it is you need to know. If they don't know the language you're speaking, they will find a way of communicating to you. West Nilers are very loving people. That's what I know for sure. West Nilers are very hospitable people, and West Nilers are very understanding people. Given that most of us come from humble backgrounds, yeah, we are West Nilers are generally humble people. You get, they're generally humble people. I know quite a number of them personally, even back home, back in Kampala, and I know for sure that they are very hard-working people, extremely hard-working. They're not so money-minded for the most part. They are like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, they are good-hearted people. Every time I get an opportunity to find, normally they do like the odd jobs, selling fruits on the streets and what. So personally, whenever I get an opportunity to, when I see one or I hear one speaking on the street, I'll go buy like a banana and like exchange some words, and it always leaves me enriched and refreshed, because I know that I'm talking to someone who's coming from home. There are not so many where I come from in Kampala. Yeah. In life, my biggest fear is failure. Yeah, I think that's why I spend nights and nights working. I don't want, I want to make something of myself. I want to improve the lives of the people around me. I'm getting older. I'm in my 30s now. I don't want to be 40 and I can't take care of the people around me. Now that's my biggest fear. I feel like it's a race against time now. So I've been working my butt off every night and day. My failure, I don't want my kids to grow up in the same situation I grew up in. My parents, I love them so much. They provided me with everything I needed, but we lacked quite a lot at home, and that's not something I would want my kids to have growing up. So I fear to fail. Yeah, that's my biggest fear. I'm very open to working with different people. I like collaboration a lot. If it's a good project, sometimes you actually don't have to pay me. I will pick it up and we'll jump onto it and we'll do it. So all you have to do is just reach out, unless let's share ideas, bounce off ideas. If something you want me to do for you, or a service you want from me, of course, like in a normal state, they are like, my services are very expensive, but they're negotiable. Yeah, they're very expensive, but they're negotiable. So it's just about taking the step and reaching out on social media, on my email, and then we'll see how to move from there. Yeah. I know, is it called Free Boy? Yeah. The guy who did a song with Winnie Nwaji. Yeah. I actually didn't know that he was from West Nile, but then eventually I got, because he speaks Luganda quite fluently. Yeah. And then maybe the person the guys I met today when I was here, there is a Filter. It's called Filter Bob. Yeah, there's Filter. There's yeah, Jackson Soro. He's an amazing rapper, and his team, he has like a number of youth around him that do, man, those guys are mad. Not like mad. I mean, musically they are they're amazing. Yeah, they're crazy talented people. Yeah. I think there's something you mentioned about like youth that are very talented and sometimes don't have money, and it takes me back to something I said earlier on. Yeah? Like, it's like if someone comes to me with a project that's a very, very good project, and they don't have money, yeah, I'm open to actually doing like collaborating on the project with them for free, because I've done that quite a number of times in Kampala. You get, it helps, because if someone has a good idea, yeah, it shouldn't be limited by money, because all great ideas kind of yield amazing things, not just for them, for me also. You get, I would want to be a part of, to see someone come from the ground up, and I would want to contribute to someone coming up, because at the end of the day, a lot of, like, at the end of the day, we are all living there, yeah, and we need to leave something behind. We need to leave like a legacy behind. I want to leave, and someone goes and says that, yeah, this guy was around when I was coming up. You get, this guy was around when I was coming up. He helped me when I was coming up. And for the youth of Arua, and what I had talked to some of the guys I met today, and I told them like this. I told them the same thing. Talk to me, yeah. Talk to me. Let's share ideas. If we build like a really, really good concept, money won't be the limiting factor. Yeah. That one is applicable for people from West Nile. Yeah, from here, it's applicable to them. Like I said, like, contact me and let's talk about stuff. It might even be more than 50%. So yeah, like, for everyone out there, please go check them out. Yeah, they have some good stuff. They're making some amazing products: sweatshirts, sweatpants, socks, t-shirts, sweaters, hoodies, man, everything you could ever want to wear. Yeah. So check them out on Arua Pakwachi Road. Check them out on Arua Pakwachi Road. You can also find them on social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Well, it's still 303 Apparel, 303 stores. Today we've been here at Roger Creamery. Enjoying the ice cream. I know it's melted right now, but it's still, you know, it's amazing. You should come. They have a lot of things happening in this place. So come check them out, grab something to drink, enough space here to hang out with your friends. It's really amazing. Thank you for watching Grand Stories. It's been an amazing time. Again, my name is Gilbert Aleku. Don't forget to subscribe, yeah? Like and comment in the comment section below. It's right down there. Also, click that notification button so that